Hey, so where are we at?
We were running into an issue on the new bed, being able to lower it down where we want. We were hitting the tire, so what we did is we turned the tire around. If you can see now, it's got like the deep dish look. But now we got clearance for the bed to go down and for the fender where everything's gonna fit and tie in together.
I didn't realize it was that much more narrow. That is nuts. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to get a spacer for sure that's a little bit further out and cut that. Okay, it is tomorrow.
Well, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today.
I'm looking at this, trying to figure out how I want to tackle it. So we got the plasma cutter, but I don't want there to be jagged. I don't want there to be a lot of jagged metal. So I think I'm gonna trace a line and just cut it with the grinder. And I should be able to do it with the tire on and get this figured out. I also need to go out to the old axle, figure out what the width is, and then figure out what the width of this is so we can get it a little closer. So I'm gonna take this fender off and set it aside because we gotta go do both sides, and I'm gonna get that done. And then I just gotta smooth out some more of this Bondo that we did and get it ready. The truck's been sitting up here on this lift, and so there's a few dings up here that need to be attended to. Just haven't done it yet because it's out of sight, out of mind. So I haven't even looked at it. And let me show you this hood. Let me show you. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but there's light. There's light there in between this and the hood. If you look over here, there ain't none. So either what has happened is, what's weird is like the bottom of the hood looks the same, but what's happened is either this has pushed out a little bit, this part right here, or this got set down on something. Something's happened where this is separated. So I definitely got to figure that out. It's a critical piece. And see, I'm kind of like wiggling around the hood, and it's a ways away. It's like a good almost ½ inch. So anywho, I got to figure that out. The reason I even noticed that is because I was like, well, how come I can't get this to bow up? And was thinking like, well, that sure seems flimsy. Like that side, yeah, it's got a little bit of flims to it. But this has a lot more. And then when you shut the hood, I don't know, if something ain't 100% there. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit. Figure that out. But yeah, let's start on this back here. Let me show you. Yeah, we just did that whole thing. That is tight along there. But yeah, see where these bolts are? There's that angle iron that we put. Here's the one that they sent us with the bed, but because we're doing a frame swap, that puts this up. I can't remember how much total, but anyway, it puts us up there. So the wood rests right above where that is. So I can go up, I gotta measure whatever that is, and I can go up that high. So that shows you from here, if we continue on, go up to about right there, and then come back down. That won't look too bad. It'll look fine. So yeah, let's get started. Those are the goals for today. Yeah. So here's that piece. Just cut it out. I wanted to flip this around and use it on the other side for a template, but it's got this inner structure from the thing in there, so if I put it on there, it'll be backwards. Yeah, let's go on the other side. Cut the other one open, and then we can brainstorm together. Okay, that is cut out. There's now enough room, but yeah, the suspension's got to go up and down, and when you go over like through a ditch or something, this wheel is going to want to come up. We still need to come out this way with the wheel. So yeah, now's measurement time. This still needed to happen, because if that wheel's going to be out here and it's going to come up, you know, and articulate a little bit, we got to make sure that there's room. I'll round it a little bit with the flapper disc just to make it smooth, because there's just, you can't really tell, but on the other side of this, it's really, really sharp. Oh, we're live.
It's gonna be called the Gulf of America.
And cut.
Fattest man in the whole town.
Think you need my New Year's resolution.
Oh.
All right, folks, it's dark.
Oh, were you filming when I?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just measure it. Let's see what we get. So what Kayla and I are gonna do is we're putting this like that in the studs so it stands straight up. Do you have the tape?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we're measuring in between the wheel mount surfaces. Just to the very inside edge. Wow, you're not kidding. 5 feet?
Yeah.
60 inches. Okay. Well, let's go see if we can figure out what the new one is. Middle of the tire, I don't think's it, so let's do the last groove on the tire on the outside. I'm at 61 inches. What about the middle of the tire? Go to the very middle.
Right there?
Yeah. What are you at? Oh, it's me. So the middle of the tire, I'm at 58 inches.
That's probably more right, because the spacer's on here, so it's pushing this wheel.
Oh, yeah, it's true. So even with spacers, I'm at 58 inches. I gotta search the interwebs real quick, guys.
58 Google searches later.
Safe to say that this is going to be a pavement princess.
No.
With some slight gravel roads.
Here's the thing, you think...
Well, we gotta test it in Moab first.
That's right.
Yeah, it's gotta make Hell's Revenge.
On the way down, we're gonna take it to Moab and just make sure we can do it.
It's gonna be a detour.
Yeah.
We can make it
But
happen.
that's
or
what
we
road
just go
trips
to,
are all about.
or we could just go to Sand Hollow.
True.
Yeah,
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's not going there, folks. You know what's funny? These studs, we were saying we were gonna have to trim these.
Yeah.
And then now we're not gonna have to.
Nope.
That was actually pushing the wheel out a little bit, too, and it was still too narrow. These are only a 1-inch spacer. We need a 2-inch spacer on each side, or bigger. But yeah, let's grab one of those new rims. Yeah, it's 1 inch exactly. So if we did 2-inch, where the wheel's mounting here instead of here, I think that's gonna...
You don't want to go 4-inch?
4-inch gets a little weird.
Yeah.
If they have a 2.5, I'd do it.
They probably do.
Here's the problem though. If you space out the wheel too far though, you're leveraging the wheel, it acts like a lever, right?
Yeah.
So the further out you come to the further away from the axle, you're doing this to the bearing. And so the more
over time just wears it out faster.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're weakening the bearing and everything because of pulling that out. That's why big lifted trucks that have tires that stick out really wide in the front, they're always like that.
Yeah.
We're trying to do some maths here, people. So let me show you kind of like what we did. That tire is not connected, so don't worry. That is a big tire compared to this guy. You want to kind of roll. Oh, sorry. Rings like a bell. So there's the size kind of comparison of
About even.
That's nuts. So we found the spare tire and rolled it over here just so we could kind of get a look at some of the different tire size. Here's the new rim we're going to be using. We also put that on there. We're trying to figure out like how big of a tire can we put on here. We haven't even set the fender on yet, and I can already tell you this is way too big. This is a 31-inch tire, which is not big on some vehicles, but is actually gigantic on this. It's just so funny to see. So this is a 16-inch rim, same as that one. And it might be close to the same width. So this right here between these two surfaces, this is 8 inches, which is wider than that because that rim's only 8 inches. Sorry, this is 6 inches. This is 8 inches wide. So we're dealing with a couple of different things here. Where this kind of sits, where's that tape? This is a 10-inch wide, I guess. Let me see if that really is 10 inches. It's pretty dang close. Yeah. So basically from the widest points here, it's probably 10 and some. It's kind of ballooned with the wide tire, and it would clear. So if we get a narrower tire with a 2-inch spacer, I think we'll be okay. It still could rub a little bit. I don't know. I think that's going to be the answer. So here's what we're going to do. Let me show you this other rim on there. Take that. Take this. So here's the new rim. Let's see if we get this on there. All right, and then let's space it out an extra inch, which will kind of put it right on the edge of these. Got to be careful. Don't want that to fall. It's close. So if we space it out another inch, so we'd have to get some other spacers. But you can see if the tire balloons past the outside of the rim, then I've got a good couple inches, like 2 inches here, and then the tire is only going to be up to here. So all this figuring has got to happen because let's say you're driving it through, I don't know, some kind of parking lot and it's got a ditch, and you go through at an angle. This rear axle is going to do this, which is going to want to take this and bring it up to here, and it could possibly rub this, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Okay, you want to get that?
Got it.
Oh, you look tired.
Tired.
Maybe I'll go to the junkyard, or not junkyard, the tire shop, and see if they got just like a used one that they're throwing away. Maybe we get a couple different sizes. We don't even need to mount them on the rim, per se, but just to kind of hold it up and see.
Yeah.
So, if I hit somebody with an electric car, could I be charged with battery? Sorry, off subject.
Off subject.
But if a weatherman has cataracts,
Yeah,
are all of his forecasts partly cloudy?
probably.
Did you want to talk about the weather, or were you just making chit chat?
All right, guys, it's been like a lot of minutes. We've been talking tires,
I'm tired of talking of tires.
and we still don't know what we're getting. But we are closer. Well, let me show you what we're doing, folks. So we got the hood here, and we're gonna try to get this bracket loose. You see how big of a gap that is right there? And there's not a big gap at all over there. I'm gonna loosen this and see if there's any way this can scooch this way so I don't have to try to bend anything. So. This, oh no. See, every time I start like doing a comparison, I'm like, but those are the same. But those are the same. But see, you can tell.
Yeah.
It needs to go like, that. How do you do that? Well, let's pick this up. Let's pick this up later.
Okay.
Several days later.
It's been a minute.
Woo!
Now we're rolling.
Now we're rolling.
It's gotten cold since we've last been here.
I lost my voice. Yeah. But hey, I got something for you.
Okay. Oh, jerky. That's cool. Deer jerky.
That one's deer and this one's venison. So,
Okay.
you always should try them. The ingredients, see, deer salt, pepper, sugar, and spices.
Deer, sugar, salt, spice. It's pretty much the same stuff. One's
Yeah.
barbecue. What's that one?
Also,
Pepper. Oh, I love pepper.
also for my wife, these are a little small. I'm definitely not too big for these, but I tried them
We'll
on.
break 'em in.
I tried them on. I even loosened both of the love handle bolts, and they're still a little
I'm
tight.
not waiting for it. I'm just opening
You're just
it.
going for it? Which one is that one?
Barbecue, it says.
Oh, barbecue's good.
Dude, I love deer jerky.
As you notice, I haven't had any of this yet either. Yeah,
Oh.
and deer jerky is probably the best. It's better than beef jerky.
Dude. This is, I'm not even afraid to say this. This is by far the best jerky we've had on this channel.
Oh, dang.
By far.
Actually, you're right.
I could eat this and I wouldn't even feel sorry. Like the whole bag.
I mean, eat it.
It's that
Don't
good.
feel bad, just
No, I'm
eat
saying
it.
It's that good. Well, I gotta try the peppered one next.
Oh, that's true. This is actually really good. I agree with you. This is fantastic. Mmm.
Have you ever had bear jerky?
Like without any hair on it?
Yeah.
That is so good. We'll be back in just a minute. Guys, the wait is finally over. We're going to reveal this to you. Check this out. This is the seat to the truck. So at Atkinson, the place here in town, he did a phenomenal job. Shout out to Atkinson Upholstery in Logan, Utah. He recommended this, so if you come in here and take a look. So a lot of the old seats in the old cars, they just had one big piece and then they didn't have these seams in them. I don't know what you call these. Seams?
Seams. Yeah.
Pleats? Is that right? I don't know.
Seams.
Seems is right. And he said that he recommended these because that way, over time, they don't get like a weird low spot. It stays more true to form over time. This color right here will go good with the blue that we choose. And I've already sat on it and it's comfy. He said that there's about 2 inches of foam. I'm just super excited about this because we can now put the new guides, what do we call them?
Sliders.
The sliders. We put new sliders on the seat. We can get it in the truck and we can just test sitting in the truck. Now, just a reminder, when we rolled the truck in here, it actually did not have, like the seat cushion it was all gone. It was just springs. There wasn't much to sit on and a lot of the springs were broken, but we fixed those. Now, if you have a keen eye, you'll notice that this is still not painted right here. I just needed to get the frame to the upholsterer so he could make sure the seat fit everything he was doing. So what we'll end up doing is we will have to pull the cushions out, which are not that hard. This bottom cushion pops out. There's 3 screws here, and then this whole thing lifts out. And then what we'll do is we'll get the frame all painted. Okay. Classic Industries. Oh, this must be the bolt kit. Yep. There we go. So this will allow us to get that hood bolted on real nice. You remember Y2K?
25 years ago. I just remember like...
You're old. What?
I just remember like a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. It was a rough night.
I don't really remember it being that eventful. Yeah, okay, so there's the emblem gasket for the hood.
Oh.
So that goes the emblem there. This, I'm pretty sure, the rubber gasket goes either in between the fender and the body or underneath the hood.
It come with a paper?
Yeah.
No, it's like...
Oh, of course. Dermatologists recommend... Nope, wrong one. Delayed shipments, missing items. Oh, here we go. Hood to cow seal. Yes. This goes to the cow. Hood to the cow. Cowl.
Cowl.
Yeah. Losing your voice is hard.
Yeah.
Like Ariel
Ariel?
on Little Mermaid.
I haven't watched that show in a long time.
That show?
In a long time.
Ariel. She's going to kiss the squirrel. That one.
Under the Sea?
I don't know. You can kiss the squirrel wherever you want, man. We got one more thing. Oh, check it out.
Ooh, what do we got?
We've got
Hey!
trademark licensed. There it is.
It's trademarked. Stamped it.
And it's got the stickers
Dude,
too.
that's cool.
Yeah, so then we'll be able to put this into the grill.
You put that on the rearview mirror.
On the rearview
So you
mirror.
can't see.
So that way everyone behind you's a Chevy. That's gonna be sweet. So that means we don't have to paint the little letters inside of the hood.
Yeah.
We can just do that.
The postman showed up. Oh! It says it right on the box now. So
Yeah.
I know what they are.
So now you know what it is.
Yep. That's...
It's bigger than you expected. So what you do, you take one of these, and then you take one of these, and now you've got your space. Probably gonna need your knife again, sir. Cue the lightsaber sound. That's actually a little smaller than I thought it was, but it'll still work. This is the gas door right there. So there's that.
Fits like a glove.
And I think that might have to... There's that locked in. There's that.
That's definitely like smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
Huh. No, but it'll work perfect.
That's actually better for me. That means that's a smaller hole that I have to cut out. Yeah, so that's how it'll fit like that. You push that in, boom.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
That's gonna be cool.
We have to cut out the
That.
fender.
That's flush.
So it's flush.
So this part, yeah, becomes the new fender that you're cutting out.
Yeah, and then basically we'll float in there in each corner, and then yep, bondo, 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 bondo.
I know Bondo. Yep.
All right, y'all. We got the sliders in. We're just gonna tighten them down, and then we had to pop out the cushion, the bottom seat, and then we will get the frame here. We'll lift it up, set it in here, and then put the bolts on here. Cushion goes in. You ready to sit in this thing for the first time in how many years?
Yeah, I don't even think moving it up here I've sat in it. So I probably haven't sat in it for close to 40 years.
40 years. And I never sat in it prior either because there was like nothing to sit on.
Nothing to sit on, and then Wasp took over at
And
one
there was-
point.
You sat on the first bucket seat though.
I did.
They did.
but not the
And now we're
first.
going from bucket to bench.
Yeah, this is the first bench seat. Just make sure no one's got knives in the back of their pockets or.
Nope, got them in front.
Yep.
I got a front knife, not a back knife.
Yeah. Let me know when you got it.
Good.
Okay. You might have to bend your cover a little bit, like me. Oh, you lined up? Come on. Got your. Oh, you might have to pull that cover back, yeah. And then I got your 2 bolts. Yeah, I got mine on.
This side's going in. This side's off still.
Mine's.
Yeah, just slip
There we
right
go.
in.
Did it
Mine are
fit?
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done.
Look at that.
So now there's your 2 washers and nuts there. Oh yeah, I think there's definitely room for a battery.
But
This doesn't fold forward though, does it?
I mean, you'd have to really pull hard. Like,
Well, how else
No.
would you get back to the battery?
you'd have to scooch the seat forward.
Oh.
How's the rainbow made?
how's exactly the rainbow made?
How's the traction
Cause attraction in a
Plymouth work?
Plymouth work. It just does.
It just does. Yeah, I guess here's something to think about though. A battery might fit in there, but if I can't get the seat far enough forward to get the battery in and out, then it can't go back there.
True.
We'll build the whole truck around the battery, but if the battery dies, you have to pull the seat out. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is the first time these have been bolted. This is the first time we've had the seat bolted in since we took it out.
Yes.
I haven't put it in to fit it or anything else. So let's go get the cushion.
We need to go under the steering wheel. Make it go.
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe just pass it on my side.
Yeah, let's do that.
There we go.
And then it should be shove the back in. Look at that. And then it does kind of push in. Hold on, let's see. Yeah.
Bingo.
Did you get yours?
Whoa.
Dude, it's in.
Yours? Yeah, yours is in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thing is, I know this is close to how it used to be. Right.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna scratch it.
You don't have like big old buttons on the back.
I know.
do you?
Nope.
No big old buttons.
No big old buttons.
Big old butt. He stopped at the butt.
Tons. And this seat will relax in time as you sit on it. And
Okay, let's test the gas pedal. Is it everything I hoped it'd be for? It's definitely a little close, but it's not bad. That'll work. Yep. Check it out. I'm actually
awesome.
up higher than I thought I'd be.
That's pretty cool. Comfy seat though.
This is really comfy, actually. We need a cup holder. Eventually. So you get in it.
Wow.
Yeah?
Memories in the corner of my mind. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the door.
Yeah, once the door's in there, it's gonna be even tighter.
How are you able to fit the pedals? What do you
Good.
think? You all right?
Yep.
Definitely gonna lower the brake, but that's funny. I didn't realize. I mean, I thought it'd be high, but I didn't think it'd be that high. That's funny. It's comfy though. Like the seat's nice and squishy. All right.
So it's a definitely a 2-seater.
What makes you say that?
Ain't nobody fitting in between you two.
Well, not between us. All right, y'all. We had some good jerky and the seat's in. What more do you want?
Yeah.
The seat's in. I am so happy about that. The next step is it's got to come back out. And we got to make a few adjustments. But overall, like where the pedals are at, I'm pretty happy with. Next week, next week, we got the spacers. We got to get that figured out. And we got to get the gas lid done probably sooner than later because it's going to require some body work. And, you know, there's a lot of that to go around. Thanks again for watching, guys. And we will see you next time.
Have a good one.